But this device is a game changer. What's going on, you guys? I hope you're having a fantastic and magical day, evening, morning, whatever time that is for you. Right now it is evening. I have no idea what time it is. It's about 7:45 now. Today we are talking about, I'm just gonna say, the best vape on the market right now in Arizona. So we're talking specifically disposable vapes. But to be honest with you, I would say this is a game changer for vapes in general. Like, I feel sad the fact that I have to throw this away. Like, the fact that you can't refill this or that you can't reuse it or anything seems sacrilegious. But without further ado, let's get into it today. So today we are doing a full review on Mfused Jefe. Now, this is the device itself. It's called the Jefe. Now, this is a melted diamond 1 gram disposable cart. Okay? It was $45, and that's what the normal price is for it. For a whole gram, that's not bad. You know, you can't even get fucking just regular 510 and threaded vapes for that price. So, first I'm going to tell you a little bit about the device, then we're going to test it out a little bit, and then we're going to do a little review. So, I did a little bit of research on their website to get some technical specs to make sure I'm representing it properly. So, I spoke with Mfused about the device. And basically what they told me was that they handpicked every component that went into this. Like, when I'm talking about that, what I mean by that is they designed this. This was designed. This was not a design that they chose and then just filled it with juice. So they probably chose the size, everything that goes in it, to make sure that you're having the best smokability that you can. Now, let's turn it on. So it's got, let me show you a little thing here. It's got USB-C, and this is their spark button. This is how you turn it on, cold start, everything. Then here's the front with a little viewing point so you can see how low your concentrate is getting. This right here is your LED light letting you know when you're hitting it. This will also change when you change the temperature control. You have your mouthpiece right there. The sides is very thin. And again, the bottom. So let's go ahead and turn it on. 5 clicks, turn it on. There we go. See what setting we're on? We're on low. Oopsies. 3 clicks, we go to high. 3 more clicks, we're back down to low. We're going to stay on low for now. But let me give you some technical specs for this. So, you have USB-C, smooth airflow, an LED light indicator, we already went over that, and ergonomic design. So, let's talk about the design really quick. It's smaller. Here's a representation. These are my Apple Pro headphones. This is a Jefe. This is how big this vape is. About the size of some headphones. It's thinner than these headphones. That's wild. Now, one thing Mfused told me about this was that they chose all the components for this for a specific reason. And that is, they wanted to make sure that everyone that's smoking on this has the best experience. Because they took all the consideration in mind when creating this device. So we're going to take a couple hits here in a second. Oh, the last thing. They have a cold start function. Now, if you don't know what a cold start function is, it's when you will double click this and it will preheat this. Now, this is really popular in places where your vapes get clogged. or if you just want to heat it up for a really nice hit. Now, temperature variation. That's going to be really useful for people who want different variations of temperature. Me, I'm okay with one temperature, but if you want to get some fucking heavy clouds, feel free to flip that bitch over to hot and start getting some puff clouds. Now, we've been in this video for almost 6 minutes now, and I haven't fucking smoked at all. So, without further ado, let's get chiefing. Okay. It's so quiet. Like normally with regular vapes, you hear like the, or like the, just whatever, you hear that pulling sound. But this doesn't make any noise at all. That's crazy. I like the matte finish of it. I really do. I don't necessarily like small vapes, especially not like the round ones on like the round batteries, just the regular 510 threaded vapes. Because I fucking lose them, bro. You know, I fucking have crazy amounts of ADHD. I lose my water, bro. And they fall out of my pockets. They fall into my seat in my car. So this is great. It's a little bit bigger. It could probably still fall between the seat of my car, so I have to be careful with it. Alright, let's do the cold start function. Alright, so the cold start function here, you just hit this button right here twice. Here we go. She's starting up. There she is. I can't believe how much clouds I'm getting out of this little vape. Like, it's so smooth. And this literally tastes like a slushie. Like, this shit slaps. I really like this. I really like Infused. But if you guys have seen my other videos, you guys already know that I like Infused. You know? I've been a really big fan of the company for a while, but this device is a game changer. Like, I cough a little bit because of my asthma, but like, I can fucking really rip this shit and be totally fine. Like, totally fine. Which is crazy. I would say let's try and hit a blinker with this, but you know your boy can't hit blinkers, and I'm not gonna waste it. So, I'm so excited for this. I love this thing so much. Let's turn it up in the heat and see if we get some more clouds. 1, 2, 3. Goes to red. Let's see. That's too hot for me. Back to blue. Okay. Let's rate the device, and then let's rate the flavor. Because I feel like, since this is basically a new device, we should. And the device itself, I love. Like, I love this so much. And I love that it's USB-C. I got a couple of all-in-ones from a couple of different companies that were micro USB. I had to go fucking buy a cord of a micro USB cord because I didn't have one. And they didn't come with one. I would give this device, honestly, like an 8.5 out of 10. And I say 8.5 because I can't give something a 10 out of 10 because I feel like there's always room for improvement. But I think, no, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to give this a 9. Because I was thinking to myself, like, what can make this better? And so the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, you know, what if there was a percentage for the battery life up there? You know, that'd be cool, you know, to see what the battery was. But then having a screen on there would drain the battery. So is that really beneficial for such a small little disposable device? That would make then price go up because manufacturing for a screen on this would cost even more. And again, it's a disposable device. So then I was like, maybe not. So I think I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I seriously love this. What would make this even better is if it had an accessory to hold it. Now, you know, have you guys ever been to Bath and Body Works? My wife loved Bath and Body Works. Well, you know, like, excuse me, the hand sanitizers, the little ones, they have like the little carrying cases. You guys should make a carrying case for this, because that would be amazing. Now let's talk about the flavor. Blue Razz flavor, I love. It's great. But it's not lemon loops. I'm sorry. I've tried, I think, 4 or 5 flavors of the Twisted Melted Diamonds, and lemon loops is my favorite. Hands down. I would say I would rate the flavor 8.5 on flavor, because it's definitely blue raspberry. It's hands down a blue raspberry. You can taste it. It's there. It's very present. But it almost tastes a little too sweet for me. My preference only. You know, I would have liked it maybe a little bit more sour-ish. I don't know if you can even make that happen. But overall, this is great. And I'm going to tell you exactly where you can get it. Let me find it. I am in the East Valley. So I got this from the Good Dispensary off of Broadway and Dobson. But in Arizona, you can get it from the AZ Cannabis Society, AZ Organics, Cookies, Pure Leaf, D2 Dispensaries, Hannah, Jars, Nirvana, Phoenix Relief Center, Story Cannabis, SWC, The Flower Shop, The Superior Dispensary, The Giving Tree Dispensary, Valley of the Sun, Kind Meds, and The Good Dispensary. Now, you can find all of this information, all of the things I just talked about, on their website. It goes over all the specs that I talked about, and it even goes over into more detail a little bit more than that. So, check out their website. That would be awesome. And, yeah, it's just Mfused.com. I'll put the link in the description for you guys. This is great. I love this. And I hope you guys continue to come out with more flavors. The only other flavors that were available at the Good Dispensary at the time when I went, which was yesterday, right? Today's Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. Yes, it was for yesterday. Was the Blue Razz and Apple Ambush, which I've already tried Apple Ambush. It's very refreshing, very delicious. You guys should try it as well. But, that's all they had. I've really been trying to get my hands on the chocolate covered strawberries ones, but they're always fucking sold out. And my lemon loops is like, poof, gone. No one has it. So, yeah, I've been hunting down places to find these. I will continue to do so. But yeah, let's get another rip. Can you guys hear anything? Let me come right up to the mic. Let me see if you guys can hear anything. I don't hear anything. I don't know if I mentioned this before. But you can get these in Arizona and in Washington. So Mfused headquarters is in Washington State. They have a lot of fucking really dope ass merch coming out. They had, you know what? I love that I have my camera because I can just go to their Instagram and show you. Look at this design. Let me see if it'll... Like, look how fucking dope that is. Emerald City. That is the Space Needle in Seattle. That's so dope. I love that shirt. And then we have the L Valley, which is Arizona. So this little place right here, that is in Papago Park. It's a monument there. Like, they just have such fucking cool clothing. Fucking cool. Oh, look, here is a post for Blue Razz. So let's see. It says it's a sativa dominant in the Jefe. Continues to be one of the most popular flavors in the Twisted line. Huh. Very nice. Very happy with Mfused and what they're doing and what they continue to do for the industry. So, let's get a couple of rips in. I was going to say let's get our last rip in, but like, let's be fucking real. It's probably not going to be our last. I can't get over how smooth it is. Like I'm really curious to know, like, why other companies haven't been able to catch on to this. To know how they can do this. Like, I don't know if it's because it's melted diamonds. So, like, based on my experience, most of the vapes out there right now are distillate. Most of the affordable vapes out there are distillate. Now you've got some live resin, you know, things like that, melted diamonds in this case. But a lot of the ones out there are distillate, which are really harsh and sometimes really hard to smoke. Which melted diamonds, though, but even the melted diamonds that I've had before, MPX, they're liquid diamonds, as they call it, in the MPX all-in-ones that you can get at Health for Life. Those were still harsh compared to this. Like, this is insane. Alright. This has been a very long review. I'm probably gonna chop it up or just leave it as is. Who knows? But if I have one thing to say, it's that you should try the Mfused El Jefe. Alright, last rip this time, I promise. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.